Welcome to an exciting journey through the history of technology. Imagine, for a moment, a world untouched by the marvels we know today. A world where communication is bound by distance, travel is arduous and slow, and information is as scarce as the means to spread it. Now, picture the spirit of human curiosity and ingenuity, sparking revolutions that ripple through time, bringing forth inventions that redefine what it means to live, work, and connect. Technology is not merely a collection of tools, it is the story of progress, of civilizations rising and societies transforming. In this exploration, we'll count down the top 10 technological inventions that changed the world. Each of these milestones has shaped the arc of human history, making the impossible possible and turning dreams into reality. Let's begin with a classic, one so fundamental that its simple brilliance underpins nearly every advance that followed: the wheel. Invented around 3500 BC in ancient Mesopotamia, the wheel was more than just a way to move things. It was a leap in human capability. Early humans observed the natural world, noticing how logs could roll heavy objects, and gradually refined this concept into circular discs that could rotate around an axle. The earliest wheels weren't used for transportation, but as potter's wheels, aiding craftsmen in the creation of pottery. Only later did wheels find their place on carts and chariots, transforming how people moved goods, built societies, and waged wars. The wheel's impact cannot be overstated. It made the transportation of materials and people faster and more efficient, enabling trade and the exchange of ideas across vast distances. This, in turn, fostered cultural and technological exchange, accelerating the growth of civilizations. Roads were built, commerce flourished, and the world grew smaller as people ventured farther than ever before. The wheel also became the foundation for countless machines, from the spinning wheel that revolutionized textile production to the gears and cogs that drive the intricate mechanisms of modern industry. Without the wheel, the progress of human innovation would have been severely hampered, if not entirely stalled. As centuries passed and societies evolved, another invention would ignite a revolution of a different kind, a revolution of knowledge: the printing press. In 1440, Johannes Gutenberg, a German inventor, introduced the movable type printing press to Europe. Before this, books were painstakingly copied by hand, a laborious process that made them rare and expensive. Knowledge was the privilege of the few: monks, scholars, and the wealthy elite. Gutenberg's invention democratized information. For the first time, books, pamphlets, and newspapers could be produced in large quantities, quickly and cheaply. The printing press fueled the Renaissance, a period of renewed interest in art, science, and philosophy. New ideas spread like wildfire across the continent, challenging old beliefs and inspiring innovation. The Reformation, the Scientific Revolution, and the Enlightenment all owe a debt to the printing press, which made it possible for thinkers like Martin Luther, Galileo, and Voltaire to share their ideas widely. Literacy rates soared, education became more accessible, and societies grew more informed and aware. The ripple effects of the printing press continue to shape our world, forming the bedrock of mass communication and the information society. Now, imagine a world without phones, without the ability to instantly communicate with anyone, anywhere. Hard to picture, isn't it? This brings us to the next transformative invention: the telephone. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell spoke the first words through a device that would change the fabric of society. "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." The telephone bridged vast distances, allowing people to converse in real time, regardless of where they were. The impact was immediate and profound. Businesses could coordinate across cities, families could stay in touch across continents, and news could travel faster than ever before. The telephone also set the stage for a host of subsequent innovations, from switchboards and long-distance lines to mobile phones and the global telecommunications networks that bind us today. The simple act of talking to someone far away became routine, transforming how we connect, build relationships, and conduct our lives. But none of these marvels would be possible without an invisible force, one that illuminates our world, powers our machines, and drives the modern era. Electricity. While the study of electricity dates back to the experiments of Benjamin Franklin in the 1700s, it was Thomas Edison who brought this force into everyday life with the invention of the practical incandescent light bulb in 1879. Before electricity, homes were lit by candles and oil lamps, streets were dark and dangerous at night, and industry was limited by the availability of natural power sources. With electricity, everything changed. Cities grew brighter and safer, factories could operate around the clock, and households gained access to a host of new conveniences. The electrification of society spurred the development of new industries, from telecommunications to entertainment, and powered the growth of modern economies. Today, electricity is so fundamental to our lives that we scarcely notice it until it's gone. It is the lifeblood of our homes, our devices, and our digital world. Speaking of transformation, few inventions have reshaped the world as profoundly as the automobile. In 1885, Carl Benz built the first gasoline-powered car, a three-wheeled vehicle that set the stage for a revolution in transportation. Prior to the automobile, travel was slow and limited to horses, carriages, or trains. The car gave individuals unprecedented freedom to move, explore, and settle in new places. Henry Ford's introduction of the assembly line in the early 20th century made cars affordable for the masses, turning the automobile from a luxury item into an everyday necessity. Roads and highways sprang up, cities expanded outward, and economies boomed as industries supporting automotive travel flourished. The automobile not only changed how we travel, it altered the very structure of society, enabling suburban life, commuting, and the globalization of commerce. Today, with the rise of electric and self-driving cars, the automobile continues to shape the future of mobility. If the car conquered the land, another invention conquered the skies. The airplane. In 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright achieved the first powered, controlled flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Their fragile biplane, sustained in the air for just 12 seconds, marked the dawn of aviation. What began as a bold experiment quickly evolved. Within decades, airplanes were crossing continents and oceans, shrinking the world in ways previously unimaginable. Air travel revolutionized business, tourism, and international relations. It connected people and cultures, fostered economic growth, and enabled the rapid movement of goods and ideas. The impact of aviation extends far beyond transportation. It has played critical roles in war, humanitarian aid, and scientific exploration. From the Wright brothers' rickety flyer to the supersonic jets and commercial airliners of today, the airplane remains a symbol of human ambition and ingenuity. But as the world became smaller and more connected, another revolution was brewing. A digital revolution that would redefine the very fabric of society. Enter the computer. Early machines like the ENIAC, built in 1945, were massive, room-filling contraptions designed to crunch numbers for military calculations. Yet, these early computers laid the groundwork for a transformation that would touch every aspect of life. The evolution was rapid. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes, shrinking computers from giants to desktops, and eventually, to devices that fit in our pockets. Today's computers process information at staggering speeds, enabling everything from scientific discovery and medical research to business, art, and entertainment. They have changed how we work, learn, create, and communicate. The digital age, fueled by the power of computing, has ushered in an era of unprecedented possibility. Tied closely to the rise of the computers is perhaps the most significant invention of recent times, the Internet. Conceived in the late 1960s as a project called ARPANET, the Internet began as a way for scientists and researchers to share information and resources. What followed was a technological explosion. The World Wide Web, developed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, made the Internet accessible to the public, unleashing a torrent of creativity, innovation, and connectivity. Today, the Internet links billions of people across every continent. It has transformed the way we communicate, learn, shop, and work. Social media, streaming services, online education, e-commerce, all are products of this interconnected world. The internet has blurred the lines between local and global, giving rise to new forms of community, activism, and enterprise. It is the digital nervous system of the modern world, a vast web of information and interaction. And yet, the march of progress does not stop. The mobile phone, first introduced in the 1980s, began as a bulky device limited to voice calls, but rapid advances in technology soon transformed it into a pocket-sized computer, the smartphone. With features like internet access, cameras, GPS, and a universe of apps, the mobile phone has become an indispensable part of daily life. The mobile phone has changed the way we communicate, work, and play. It has enabled instant messaging, social networking, and video conferencing, making it possible to connect with anyone, anywhere, at any time. It has put the world's information at our fingertips and given rise to new industries and opportunities. In many parts of the world, the mobile phone is more than a convenience. It is a lifeline, providing access to banking, healthcare, and education. Finally, we arrive at the cutting edge of technological innovation, blockchain. Introduced in 2008 as the technology underpinning Bitcoin, blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that records transactions in a secure, transparent, and tamper-proof way. Unlike traditional databases, which are controlled by central authorities, blockchain is maintained by a network of computers, making it resistant to censorship and fraud. The potential applications of blockchain extend far beyond cryptocurrency. It promises to revolutionize industries from finance and supply chain management to healthcare and voting systems. By enabling secure, transparent transactions without the need for intermediaries, blockchain offers a new paradigm for trust and collaboration in a digital world. As the technology matures, its impact is only beginning to be felt. From the wheel to blockchain, these 10 inventions represent the spirit of human ingenuity, the drive to solve problems, overcome obstacles, and imagine a better future. Each has had a profound impact on the world, shaping the course of history and laying the foundation for further innovation. The wheel made movement possible. The printing press spread knowledge. The telephone connected voices. Electricity powered progress. The automobile brought freedom. The airplane conquered the skies. The computer unlocked the digital age. The internet connected humanity. The mobile phone put the world in our hands, and blockchain is forging a new era of security and trust. As we look back on these milestones, it's important to remember that each invention was once new, untested, and even controversial. They succeeded because of the vision, persistence, and creativity of inventors and innovators who dared to dream. The future will bring new challenges and opportunities, and it will be shaped by the technologies we create today. Which of these inventions do you think was the most transformative? Was it the wheel, the humble beginning of all movement and machinery? The printing press, which made knowledge accessible to all? The computer or the internet, which have connected and digitized our world? Or will it be blockchain, the foundation of a new era yet to fully unfold? The story of technology is still being written, and each of us has a role to play in shaping what comes next. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of technology. If you enjoyed learning about these world-changing inventions, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the wonders of science and technology. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time as we continue to uncover the innovations that are building our future.